we begin our scene with a very, very frenzied flurry of messages going to one Lucas Matthews by way of technological marvel that is his phone here. Shows phone. These messages range from, oh dear Lord, what is happening, to, oh no, the worst has happened, to, where are you right now? I need some place to cry, into, sigh, cry, cry, and
I don't think that's probably what those messages say.
This is how Lucas chooses to remember such messages.
Okay. They probably just say something terrible has happened, Book is dead. That's probably all he gets.
Please don't tell me you go ahead and text Book is dead over an unsecured channel.
Book is the name that he goes by.
Is dead is the... Never mind.
We can't say
Delete.
people died?
Delete, 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 delete.
She'll take a damn it later.
Fine. Where are you at now?
She just says, meet me by the reservoir.
Alright. Can totally do that. He gives a ETA of a few minutes, and ipso facto, Lucas is going to go ahead and take his time to travel to the reservoir of the Sept of the Green, loaded in his backpack a whole bunch of little goodies.
And Ren also has goodies. She shows up with a giant thermos of hot cocoa and a bunch of little cups in her purse. And she looks distraught.
Yeah. Lucas shows up with a bottle of wine. Big one. A jug, actually.
Over the pack link, she is going to ask, Katori, where are you? Xavier? Callie?
You hear teeth chattering coming from Callie's link in the pack link.
Callie, where are you?
Standing with some fire spirits.
Come to Katori's den. We'll warm you up.
Jesus, phrasing.
You get something weird from Katori's end of the pack link. You get anger, anguish, fear, and a lot of anxiety, and you can hear him roar over the pack link.
Katori has an alpha, everybody. This is him now.
Ren stops and looks at Lucas, and she's like, stay close to me, okay? This is not a good time for my pack.
It's not a good time for anyone. I'm not sure I should be here right now.
I don't want to bring you into danger.
To just look at the phase of the moon. I mean, I'm here for you. You just kind of have to be extra careful, because I can't take claws and fangs.
Yep, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
We kind of need to hurry. If you're gonna come, I'm gonna go.
Yep, sure. He goes ahead and packs up the wine. Go, just go.
And she starts trotting towards Katori's den. Where's Xavier?
You get total silence from Xavier's side.
Xavier?
Your entire pack is either insane or dead now. Ooh.
No, god damn it.
Get out of there, Alan.
So they get to Katori's den, still no word from Xavier?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. Ren stops outside of Katori's den and calls very quietly, Katori?
You start to hear some movements inside the den, but you don't He doesn't speak, but he apparently only speaks through the mind link. And the only thing that you get is you get flashes of images, and basically you see a wintry landscape, pretty much like what we would have right now, and you see some kind of hellish abomination composed of dead bodies, bones, guts, and gore walking into your direction, and it's eating things. It's eating things, and the only thing that you get is it comes for us. It comes for us. It comes for us. That's the only thing that you get.
Welcome to my world.
So my whole pack is crazed. Or dead. Except Callie, who's just cold. Ren, stops and looks behind her and waits a minute to see if there's any sign of a horrible abomination coming towards her eating things.
And that's the point when Xavier arrives.
Of course, thanks for scaring the shit out of Ren, Xavier. Good job, buddy. Jesus, Xavier, you scared the shit out of me. Have you met Lucas?
He can't really see right now. So
Ren, shifts
God
her
damn
big
it.
thermos to her, tucks under her arm and reaches out to try to take Xavier's hand. He's like, Xavier.
yes.
She guides his hand over towards Lucas. Lucas, this is Xavier. Xavier, this is Lucas. The
Hello,
kinfolk.
Yes. Hello, my friend. We met quite briefly at a funeral.
Oh. So it's you. Okay.
At a funeral?
This one here and another one were moaning the loss of one of their own, a glasswalker by the name of Dragos, actually.
Oh, that funeral. I remember. Sorry.
Ren,
It was a
Yes?
very memorable and wonderful ceremony.
is this the one you told me about?
Uh-huh.
Good.
Will you, make sure nothing happens to him? I'm gonna go see if Katori's okay.
Okay.
You'll be safe with Xavier.
Okay, I trust you.
She, slips into the den. And she's not quiet about it. She, steps on things and calls as she goes. Katori, I'm coming in.
As you start to walk into the den, you start to you see the bone, you see the bones on the ground, and probably the snakes also that dwells inside the den. And Kotori is pacing in the den, talking to himself like a madman.
Ren's going to reach down and pick up the nearest snake and, carefully drape it around her neck. And then she's going to take the hot cocoa and the cups out of her purse. And she very carefully pours a cup of hot cocoa and lets the steam rise around them. She caps the thermos, picks up the next snake. Katori, I brought hot cocoa.
No.
Careful, Alpha. It's okay. Your pack is
No,
here.
it's not. You don't understand, don't you? He has taken the first one, and he's going to take others. And he's going to come for me, he's going to come for you, he's going to come for Xavier, he's going to come for Callie, and we're all going to die.
We're here. We're gonna
Lucas
fight it
goes
together
ahead.
or flee it together.
Outside the den, because I imagine this is just a bunch of feral wolf howls and barks,
Yeah.
right?
Exactly.
Lucas looks towards Xavier, who probably still doesn't fucking see, bemoans the situation. Everything's okay, right?
Yeah, this happens time to time, don't worry.
Okay, cool. Continue.
Lucas will feel a very cold breeze to the other side of him, like almost directly behind him, as Callie steps through into the Tellurian. And she's just standing there in a parka that is pretty much covered in snow and ice. Her hair has turned into frosted hair sickles. Her eyebrows are completely frosted over. Her eyes have like bits of frost along the lower rims. And she just... Okay is a really relative term, Lucas. And she shakes a little bit.
You go ahead and throw a bit of umbral snow that's going to melt into the Tellurium.
And she'll cast off the parka, shaking it out at this point, and she just walks past the other two and walks right into the den, looking half frozen.
Ren is crouched near the entrance, picking up snakes and tucking them into her clothes. There's 4 of them, so she tries to get all of them because they shouldn't be running around in the cold. But her other hand is still extending the cup of hot chocolate to Katori.
So question, Vinny.
Mhm.
When you're entering the den, you're still in Hamid, or you go into another form?
She's in Hamid, so she's probably having to crouch.
Okay, so basically I'm seeing some kind of thing that has the physique of Callie, but is frozen all over. I guess I'm going to have to make a willpower roll to not think that it's Wendigo who's actually coming to my den to kill me.
Oh, wonderful, yes!
She is as cold as that fabled totem.
Exactly. Okay, I barely... He barely contains himself, but yeah. You can see, I guess that,
It's like,
Callie,
man, Wendigo has...
yeah.
That's a too nice an ass to be Wendigo.
Maybe, but, so yeah, Ren, you probably see that Katori tense as he looks, behind you. He's not even seeing you right now, and he just...
Callie sits down next to Katori and just shivers.
Next to Katori or next to Ren?
Next to Katori.
Katori, have some hot chocolate. We're here, Alpha.
He just... What happened to you?
I talked to Wendigo. And I made a deal for Kachina's life.
What about the life of the others? It's coming for us. It's coming for us too.
Can I bring Xavier inside? He's waiting outside to make sure you're okay. With a kinfolk. Is it safe?
Yes, let him come inside. Yes. That way it will be so much easier. The only one he will not find. Yes, that's your tri-mate. Yeah, he will not find him. He's a ghost. Yeah, not going to find him. No.
Callie is literally going to kind of like grab Katori's shoulder It's being dealt with, Katori. Do you honestly think so little of the ability of the people or the members of this sept to be able to deal with something like this? Yourself included among them?
Oh, that's just great. We've dealt with the first problem. Now we only have the second one. Just great.
Callie shakes her head. That's being a Garou. One problem after the next. We deal with what's in front of us, no matter what is in front of us. Yeah? We don't have much choice in this regard. So what we're going to do is we're going to give Wendigo what I promised him before the full moon in November, and that is the hearts of Alan and Antonio.
Over the back link, Ren says, "Come on in, Xavier. It's not going to get better." It's not great, though. She pulls out the thermos and pours another cup, hands it to Callie.
Yeah, Xavier walks in, and I'm guessing that if Callie has to crouch, Xavier has to go down to his knees or something.
If you go into lupus, you're not going to have such problems.
Katori, Xavier's coming in, and he's bringing kinfolk. Can I come sit by you?
He sighed after he finished his laugh, and he just yeah, sure. I guess I don't have bad ideas.
Callie will take the cup of hot cocoa and just hold it in both hands and just hold it really up close to her face. Oh, this is nice. Oh, this is nice. And by the way, I sent off a text to the Striders. We have to talk with them.
I knew this was a bad idea from the beginning.
Why exactly did no one question the idea of putting a brood of Fenrir and a brood of Wendigo together?
Because the level of intelligence in this sept seems to be very, very low, says Xavier as he walks in.
Callie's just going to look up at him, narrow
Lucas,
her
for his
eyes.
part, has to get on his arms and his knees to get into his goddamn den because this is built for wolves and not for peoples.
Ren pours more cups of hot cocoa, hands one to Xavier,
Callie
offers one to
stops for a minute
Lucas.
and then looks over at Ren. Where the hell are you getting all these cups from?
She points at her purse. They stack.
That's cool and all. That's the cocoa, right?
It's hot.
Also,
well,
Lucas
I've
might
got
watch
something
out.
else that could make you a little bit warmer. Shifts over the backpack, shows a bottle of wine.
Just I'm going to roll a dice for you, Mr. Kinfolk, just to see if you have something funny. No, it's cool. You think you saw some snakes there, but you haven't. One hasn't decided that you're warm enough to pitch his interest.
Oh,
Is there
this is
still
awesome.
is there still
This is
snakes around?
Oh no, I think I got the
awesome. The
snake.
kinfolk is in the wolf den, surrounded by a bunch of snakes, and it's freezing cold outside. No, this is awesome.
No. Ren wouldn't have told Xavier to come in if the snakes were loose. The snakes are tucked into her clothes.
You ever seen The Grey with Liam Neeson? That's what's happening right now.
I have not. I know of it, so yeah, continue.
There's probably one visible, like, wrapped around her neck, but only a little bit visible because it doesn't want any skin showing either. She reaches over and starts to scratch Katori gently, like behind the ears, while everybody's getting settled.
I would have argued that, well, Xavier has ways to put it, but I would have said that putting Trapdoor Spider there, that would actually be useful for Recept. You know, to actually everyone can make a spirit lore check to actually know what he's talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about, because you're in goddamn lupus.
Exactly.
Yes. Tell me all about it. 4 successes, motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Ren doesn't get
what?
spirit lore till next week.
Okay, and does Callie want to do it, or does she already know pattern spiders?
Trapdoor spiders.
Spider. It has been eaten away by the spirit of Wendigo. We're next. Anyway, so yeah, well, those who succeed, you know that one of Trapdoor Spider's ban, actually, Trapdoor Spider's ban only, is when you go to war, you have to make plans beforehand. You don't improvise first. You go with a plan.
That's a damn good ban.
Mm-hmm.
This is what Travis does all the time, but yeah. So I'm just gonna say fuck that, and that's the moment we enter actually with Emmett and Aaron
cool?
probably.
Yeah, well, probably we have
Travis?
Aaron. So.
Travis stays away from Aaron for some reasons.
Crawling
talk.
over to the other side of the wolf den. Do.
Emmett's
Like-
probably sticking next to his
No,
tribe right now.
Lucas, Xavier is keeping you real close.
That's cool. We're going over here now.
As Xavier licks the inside of Lucas's ear. And wiggles it a little bit.
This could not be even more creepy if you tried.
Like, you guys hear Travis's lighter is like, God damn it, this doesn't work. Why? This is so fucking cold. Why?
I guess you haven't been in the Umbra, have you, buddy?
I was in a Umbra. I heard from all the shits that happening. He just like lights a cigarette. He just comes with the cigarette in his mouth, like he is salty, Travis. He's like, I heard that what the fuck is happening. This is bullshit. I don't know what's happening. God damn it!
Let me put this down on paper for you.
Before we does anything, can I hug you because you just did awesome? You know, we still kind of weird, but like, just give me a hug. You did something amazing again.
We all know he just needs warmth.
He's not gonna get that from Callie.
Callie's just looks up at him. Maybe later, okay?
Okay, maybe later.
Okay,
Yeah.
like the cup is still shaking in her hand. Just to let you guys know, Book is dead.
Rage roll. I spend a power.
Yeah. Woo! Emmett's real pissed. And he's just like, alright, cool.
Who killed the book?
Wendigo. Body lying right there.
What?
Hold on. Let me get this straight, Callie. But Wendigo Arun got killed by his own totem spirit?
Yes.
Is it the
Yes.
moment that I need to recall? This is bullshit.
You know, I wouldn't say that so loud. Probably a good chance Wendigo can hear you right now. So, we got problems. That wasn't an Incarna, that wasn't a Gaffling, it wasn't a Jagling. That was Wendigo, as in Wendigo, not a spirit of Wendigo, not one of Wendigo's brood, but Wendigo,
That is
the
the
totem.
Wendigo. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Now I know how fucked we are.
And he's pissed. He's really fucking pissed.
Okay.
Okay. Just because
I
it-
managed
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Continue, please.
as keeper of the land. Of course, it's my duty is to tend to all the spirits in the sept. That includes, totem spirits that just happened to visit. So that was fun.
Yeah.
That's why I'm, half frozen, but that's cool. I managed to make a deal to save Kachina.
Thank you.
I can't say the same for Blitzkrieg.
What?
God damn it.
Okay. Hold on.
Wendigo wants recompense.
Wait. What did you say? Because I just blanked out about Blitz.
I managed to make a deal to save Kachina, but I cannot say the same for Blitzkrieg.
Blitz made his mind, and when he made his mind, you can't talk him down. I think he's gonna try to handle the situation in a way that he knows.
He's going to die.
I know, I'm trying my best. I'm actually still trying my tackling.
I would say if you all have to literally incapacitate him, do it. Otherwise, he is going to die, and we are going to lose one of the greatest warriors of our sept.
And we will probably lose our hold over the tree.
Kelly,
Well.
in all honesty, I believe that Blitzkrieg will still walk up to Wendigo even if he was a corpse.
Yeah.
You're really, really not giving this the weight you should.
Okay, what did Wendigo ask for Kachina?
Before the full moon in November, we must deliver. She pauses. Kachina must bring him the hearts of Alan and Antonio.
Good.
All right.
Two bird, one stone. Nice.
Let's do it.
Yeah. So we need to kill Alan and Antonio, which we are already trying to do. How we can get Alan, which we can talk later. I need to say, is he gonna stay in the sept for 1 more month?
Oh, you better believe he's not going to leave.
God.
Until he gets what he wants, he will not leave.
The great frozen north always gets what he wants one way or another.
Can I do a P&E on Lucas, since this conversation has gone here?
Yeah, you can certainly do so.
2 successes?
He is being very insular at the moment, not making any comment, making himself as small as possible, which is very easy simply because he is sitting with his knees very close to him, trying to get as much warmth as possible.
Is he sitting between Ren and Callie? Or Ren and Xavier?
Yeah, sure.
Travis will be like, who's this guy?
Is there grief or anger? Can I get that with 2 successes?
2 successes. You'll have to observe him a little bit more. He's very guarded at the moment.
Okay. I'm gonna say Ren is watching him.
Fair enough.
Travis literally asks, who's this guy? He's kin. Karu?
He's kin. Don't worry about him. He's fine.
Okay.
He's my
Good
kin.
people.
Okay.
Callie's head is just going to turn on a swivel as she just looks at
Yeah.
Ren. Just like that expression of, oh, really?
If so,
Callie's just going to
Katori-
whisper under her
Katori-
breath, poor Bentley.
Ren is gonna punch Callie.
Yeah.
Like she, actually she can't punch Callie. She can't reach her over Katori, but Ren's like head snaps up, and she stares like the quizzical look that Callie gave her when she said that didn't even register. Ren was like, I don't get it. But when Callie says that, Ren gives her a stare that is like.
Wait, are you giving her the?
Actually,
smile
I'm gonna
secret
go
light
ahead
stare?
and spend willpower and not rage, because I think it would actually be pretty close on a full moon.
Well, roll that rage. Let's just see how angry she gets.
If you spend willpower, do you have to?
You don't have to, but for thematic effect to see how pissed she actually gets.
She's okay.
It's difficulty 5.
Oh fuck. Okay, so she's mostly okay.
She's
not
murderously angry.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're pissed.
Travis,
What's up?
Callie's
Mind
gonna
speak?
peony Ren.
What?
mind speak. Do you resist?
No.
Ooh, 3 successes.
Okay. Through mind speak.
Callie's
The-
just gonna say over there. Oh, sorry.
No. Go ahead. I'll just type it down.
Callie sort of just says over the pack link. She's like, "That was callous. I'm sorry. I'm a bit on edge right now."
Katori just looks at Ren with a question in his eyes, and she probably knows what the question is.
I'm not sure what the question is. With 3 successes, she looks just straight out offended.
It's basically is it Alan's skin? When you say he's your kid, that's actually what he
She nods at Katori, and over the pack link, she tells Callie, "I accept your apology. I do not claim kinfolk as my mate. I'm a metis."
Callie just doesn't respond back to that. She wants to say something to a certain effect, but she can't. Not given the present situation. So Callie lets out a hefty breath as she looks up at the 2 Striders. So
The 2 Striders. Oh yeah.
You 2 need to talk to Blitz and try and dissuade him from going anywhere near Wendigo until he has something to offer them other than his life. And if you 2 have to, incapacitate him. And I'm not saying that in a joking manner. I'm telling you, if he is dead set on it, beat him until he cannot do anything else.
Can you guys help us doing that?
Yeah.
Just literally, it's
Like, I know you got those really sick ass calcify arrows. You may need to break that out.
Yeah, like your arrows might help. Just saying.
Or you could teach me how to make a calcify gun magazine.
Yeah.
I think it might be a good idea if Katori brought his flute or grins, and Blitz might be convinced by reason if we remind him that the tree is bound by his pact. By his, pact with a T.
Let's go.
I think he's very much aware of that.
Let's
Ren,
go
I
with
think-
each and every one of us. Near him.
The problem is that Wendigo is... He specifically said he wanted the Wormbringer, which means, without any doubt in my mind, he means Blitz.
Blitz has claimed himself as Wormbringer. And, well, there are not a lot of tribe that bear that name. in his eyes.
Among them. Fiona is among them.
Oh, yeah, I would highly recommend you go nowhere near the part of the Sept where Wendigo is, and get that word around to the Shadow Lords, the Silver Fangs, the Fianna, and the Get. And probably for good measure, the rest of the Glasswalkers.
Yeah, they probably
I'm
didn't take too kindly to Red.
Glasswalkers is debatable. I would say if anyone would come near, it would have to be either your tribe, Silent Strider, Black Fury, Red Talons.
He allowed me
Over-
to approach only because I brought him an offering beforehand.
Wendigo might be the Angry North, but he still follow the same rules as the others.
In the meantime, someone should probably talk to Mother Larissa. I don't know how much help she's going to be against something of that level, but she's got the best chance, if things do go bad, of saving anybody's life, if it comes down to it.
Should we, in case this goes south, should we establish a full-scale evacuation of the kinfolk on the Sept? I'm sure that some of us could pull some resources together and find another place for them to stay, at least until all this blows over.
Well, by extension, I've already put my kin in danger, so there's nothing we can really do for Leah and Dr. Mega.
Travis just looks, what?
She looks at Travis. After I made the pact, he told me that if we do not deliver on this, Leah, those closest to me will suffer greatly.
God damn
That
it.
probably
Rachel.
also means my pact through extension.
Alright.
You guys will hear a snap.
I knew it!
Xavier just broke his cane.
Yep, and it's now just...
There's no other way around it at this point.
Alright.
It was do that and try and protect the Sept, or let him destroy this Sept. He was already angry from whatever Book did. We have little options in the way of how to go forward from now.
Riot, perhaps next time it might be wise to call a council of elders.
A decision needed to be made right there.
Book was dead. The storm was getting worse.
While
Something had to be done.
some of us may not agree with the decision was made, and the Sept is still here. You did what you did. Now we can move forward.
I've bought us time.
Yeah.
We have a
did.
month to figure out what we're going to do, but I suggest we do this quickly.
Alright.
Xavier?
We need to know all of the individuals within this Sept that can hunt Alan and Antonio down. Pulse of the Prey, Questing Stone, whatever we can get our hands on that we can actually track them down, find them, kill them, and give their hearts to Kachina to present to Wendigo.
I'm fine.
Was that
Kelly's just gonna kind of lean over and
Poker face.
place her
Poker
hands on
face.
either side of Lucas's ears. Probably shouldn't mention this too much around the kin.
What's the problem with the kid?
Kin?
What's the problem with him?
He has feelings too.
Feelings of what?
Okay, well now it just looks like you're gonna go ahead and fucking murder me now. It's,
No, he doesn't.
Lucas
He
is
doesn't.
still keeping very, very small, because, again, he is in an enclosed space with all of you monsters.
And Callie's gonna have to reach around Katori and Xavier to get her
Yeah,
hands
she's
over
totally
his
doing
ears.
that. I mean, she's totally doing that, but
He's just asking
Can-
questions. He's not looking at you like he's gonna murder you.
she looks up at Travis. Travis, seriously. He's a kinfolk, and we're talking about delivering somebody's hearts to a gigantic cannibal spirit. Cut the guy some slack.
No, the guy's a traitor, right?
What?
The guy is a traitor that you're
He
going to
means
break
Alan.
apart the traitors. I talk about Alan and Antonio.
Doesn't matter. It's not easy for anybody to swallow, let alone kinfolk who don't live this day in and day out.
Or worse, do live it day in and day out, without the protection of our healing. Just be gentle.
I am gentle.
I know,
How we are going to hunt them? Questioning Stone is okay. The Pulse of the Prey is okay, but as far as I know, they have these shitty things that protect them. Right, Xavier?
We need.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
We need to
But
speak with the
Xavier-
elders. We need to speak with.
Um,
So look at Katori.
Xavier, I need just to be clear on something. John,
Yes.
you told about the place, right? The one with the
Yeah.
horrible thing.
I kind of actually yelled it over the
Exactly. Exactly. So, Tori is going to say, the problem with Questing Stone is that Questing Stone is imprecise. Questing Stone is, he's going to say, oh, somewhere, around there, and then around there, and there, because they're following the Mother of Spiral.
Same with the Pulse of the Prey.
So, no, because Pulse of the Prey wasn't really working either. Remember, Smiles in the Night, Packmate, Red Talon, kind of angry. He couldn't find the right clue, but we have one of their shrine. We know where it is. So what we should do is go there and destroy it. Mess with them. Because if we can get my tribe, who an elder gave a word that if we could found such a place, they would help us to, dwell the power of the totem of this place, then maybe we will have a more tangible clue.
What place are you talking about?
And he turned to Xavier. Xavier, if you would.
It's in subway tunnels. It's right at the end of one of the subway lines, which is a maintenance area. I could take you there if you want me to.
Doesn't sound like we'd be going there without force behind us.
Oh, we will force. We will need anything we could get, because even if we don't have to deal with the pack that is over there, that idol, that's gonna need a lot of work.
How many pack you saw there?
I saw at least 5.
5
Wait,
packs?
what?
Oh, how many? You said how many packs?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I'm guessing it was only a single pack.
Assume there's 3. He just looks at everybody. I am, all know what I am. I'm gonna get a team, which includes this pack, along with yours, and we're gonna go and have some fun. By the way, I need all of us to think another thing. What if we fail and couldn't find Alan with this way? What are we going to do?
Start
Ren's
running.
gonna reach over and touch Lucas's arm and try and she kind of jerks her head towards the cave mouth and starts heading that way to try and take Lucas with her.
Lucas will not resist. You notice that it is quite
Katori will get
not
off.
without any warmth or color.
Katori, I'm taking the snakes. If you're looking for them later, I have them.
Okay.
May I have one?
She blinks at Xavier.
Out of character, are these the snakes?
Yeah.
Yay!
You know those are all venomous snakes, right?
Yeah. They're friends.
It's okay. It's okay. Kotori has beast speech.
Okay. Okay, and don't bite this one, but the orange-haired one you can bite.
What?
It's a joke.
Guys, what are we
Question
going to
still
do
stands.
if we couldn't find Alan with this way? Or Antonio?
Then,
Possibly to protect people, I'm going to offer my heart to Wendigo.
Okay, I didn't mean that, dearest. What I mean is...
If we can't find them, then Wendigo will take it out on us.
What I said was, what if we can't with this way? There needs to be another way. There needs to be a second plan and the third plan to find them, not just one. One plan fails, we're all fucked. That's why we're gonna make, like, we're gonna team
Worst
like
case scenario, we have to go full-scale mobilization and flush them out.
Yeah.
That means hitting them where it hurts. That means tracking down every last worm-tainted inch of this city that goes beyond the normal stench.
there's
literally-
actually a place.
Where?
There is a place that is untouched by grandfather spider's web. The one, and he once again turned to Xavier because, tradition. When we brought back Xavier from the city after he had pain, there was a building in the city that wasn't touched at all by the webs.
Oh, yes, I remember the place.
And just when we went near, that's where the Nexus crawler appeared. So, I guess that's also a place where we could look at. But, yeah, but actually, don't we? I mean, oh yeah. Since you're out, you get that for battling. But damn it, brain.
Sorry, guys, I had to go for a little bit. What's the topic right now?
It's about how do we find them if cutting off the shrine doesn't help with a web of lies.
Emmett's just sitting there. Okay, he's probably just been sitting there, listening to everyone, just trying to do mystic stuff, and being like, oh yeah, we could do all these spirit things. And then Emmett's just going to say...
Go on, because I think
York.
you have the main idea. I think you have the same idea that I have. Go on.
Yeah, Emmett's just going to say, they're probably in New York City. Guys.
Yes.
Now, we have 2 glasswalkers here. I'm already working on figuring out if any of Alan's kin are still in contact with him. I now know where and how Alan wields his influence over the city construction projects.
Does he?
Yes. Yes, he can get things done. How do you think he was able to cover up veil breaches?
No, what I mean is, like, can he still do that?
Yes.
Okay.
Just because he's not a part of the SEP doesn't mean he still has friends in high places.
Yeah.
So, what we do is, we don't cut the head off the snake in this case. We dismember it. We find everywhere where he holds power, destroy it, or turn it to our advantage, whether it be through he holds out his phone, whether it be through my means or otherwise, we'll take him
There's
down
a
that way.
good
Problem
chance
is,
that innocent people are going to get caught in this crossfire. Are you all prepared for that eventuality?
Yes.
if we are taking down the traders, yes.
I'm not doing
I
it
want to
for straight.
reiterate.
I'm gonna do it for Leah. He looks at Talia, yeah, and he says that. And Kachina and Blitzkrieg.
There is one thing that I want to say, though.
Go on.
When we take them down, and you take the hearts for Bendigo, I would like to have permission to keep their eyes and their tongues.
You will only get that after Celine has had what is left.
I'm
If she
cool
does
with
not
that.
take that, then they are yours.
Well,
I am gonna.
I'm cool with at least a pint of, like a little pint of blood.
I am gonna ask one question, guys, and I hope you guys fucking say yes to this. This Lucas guy is cute. I know he's Alan's kin. He used to be at least. So like, did you guys cure him? Did you guys to check them? Everything is okay about him?
Actually, I got some questions for the players of Ren and Lucas. I may need them answered for me. Can you guys unmute?
Yes.
Okay. So, Lucas is Alan's kin. Now, how long has Lucas been Alan's kin? And also, I'm really gonna need your help on this, man.
Yo. Back.
Okay. Okay. I got some questions for you. How long has Lucas known that he is a kinfolk?
For quite a number of years, probably just as he was getting into adolescence.
What was he a close associate of Alan?
I believe that any of Alan's kin would be very, very close to him. As close as you can get to that
Okay,
motherfucker.
but he was he was one of Alan's kin.
It's on that character sheet right there. The full
Okay.
detailed backstory.
Beautiful. Okay, so a few weeks ago, Ren and Emmett did a scene where Ren gave the info of all of Alan's kin to Emmett.
Yes? Mhm.
Lucas's name would have likely come up unless he tried really hard to cover up his tracks.
No. That was part of the list I sent over to him, eh?
Okay. Emmett will now start checking this guy out.
Awesome. If you want to go ahead and give me those details right now or someplace else, I will definitely tell you that this man is just as paranoid, schizophrenic, as well as security-minded as your good friend, so good luck.
Okay, so he's not getting a lot of info on this guy.
Callie sort of shrugs.
He just
I
asked.
don't know if he's...
He is.
I don't think he's a danger to the Sept, but he certainly enjoys his privacy and he wants to keep it that way.
So?
He doesn't get any privacy in this matter.
You're talking about Leah, Callie. Mega is on the line. Blitzkrieg and Kachina is on the line. I don't give a fuck about him. I'm sorry. We need to ask him some questions.
As little as a few weeks ago, I might have said the same thing. But just because Alan betrayed us does not mean that Lucas is.
I don't say Lucas betrayed us. I said let's make sure that he is not fucking us over. If he is going to keep his privacy, how are we going to know about it?
And how would you suggest we do that exactly?
You know the way.
You want to interrogate him?
No, kinfact spears, like, just...
Yeah.
We don't do that. Like, we're not telling him we're putting kinfact spears on him. We're just gonna be like, okay, bro, like, kinfact spears, can you report us what this guy do? Where this guy lives? Does he talks with the traders? Like, we will tell Emmett to hack his phone. Everything is gonna be alright.
Callie will simply sigh.
I am
Oh,
sorry. Are you really want to put all of this at danger?
over
I
the
am
packed
sorry about
link,
doing this.
I
Ren is
gave.
going to remind Callie and Katori and Xavier. He can step into the Umbra. He will likely know. I'm not saying it's a bad idea. I'm just saying. Let me know before you do it.
Callie lets out a sigh. For one, he has gnosis. He can't step into the Umbra, so he will probably be able to tell when we sick a kin fetch on him.
So what?
On the other hand,
Secondly,
the Umbra's not a great place to be a kinfolk at the moment. It might be some time before he finds out.
Callie lets out a sigh. I also gave him my word that I wouldn't put a kin fetch on him.
Cool. You
Can I ask why?
Mm,
Yeah, actually,
yeah.
like, can I ask why? Like, this guy's privacy
Mhm.
is more important than finding the Alan. How the fuck we know he doesn't say anything to Alan?
Travis, part of dealing with the kin, part of dealing with anybody, sometimes acting in good faith.
Callie, dear, I know.
If you want to do it, Travis, I can't stop you. You outrank me.
It's not about rank. You know, I don't care about rank that much.
My
What I
point
do
is that I cannot actively assist you in this. I gave some of my word, and that means everything to me. To be a worthy Garu, to be a worthy member of this nation, I have to stand by what I say.
I understand. I respect that. But do you remember what happened? Like, I'm not. This is not what I'm saying. This is
Travis,
This is not
Travis,
something I say for persuade you. Just listen to me, please. I'm asking this to all of you. Do you remember what we lived through in the tree? Like, he points at Callie, points at Tori. We were there. Emmett was there, right?
Yeah, he was in the
Okay.
tree thing.
Like, and before that, we need to change everything about that plan. We need to put more scouts, just because two of the assholes start to think that it will be a good idea to join the bad side. I'm
Kelly just
sorry.
throws up her hands.
Huh.
Do what you gotta
I'm-
do,
I'm
Travis.
really sorry.
I
I
can't.
think
I cannot help you spy on that Ken.
awesome. Kotori,
What?
you're the alpha. It belongs to Ren, as far as I know. It's up to you.
Really? Really now?
I understand, Katori.
Yeah.
Would
Callie
we?
gave her word. Callie gave her word, and her word engaged her and her alone.
Callie
She will
does not
not
at
be
this.
forced. She will not be forced to make a decision that goes against her beliefs, but that does not stop anyone else to do it.
Callie also nods.
So, if we want to make sure, I still need to see with Ren exactly how she got to Lucas, in what circumstances. But the first order I gave once we knew what happened was that Ren saved Alan's kinfolk from what would await them if they were taken by Alan and Antonio. I understand your fear. You have more to lose than a lot of us here. But I agree on both. Wisdom 10. Callie is right by saying that he should be treated as a person with benefit of a doubt, that he is not a traitor serving Alan, but he shouldn't be given free roaming card without. And he makes a pause without safe amount of suspicion. I think if we want to know more about him, we should actually treat him like a person and talk to him simply.
Okay.
With the means to discern the truth, but not through. But also, it's basically he's thinking we could always ask Ibis to discern some truths or not that he would hide. I would suggest that something simple would be that Emmett and he points to the newcomer, which he actually doesn't know.
I'm gonna suggest something, which is gonna be kind of easy. So I know Ren is a Philax. I know she has the gift of Truth of Gaia, right?
Exactly.
We're not gonna put a spirit fetch on this guy, but we're gonna let Emmett hack this guy's phone, or Aaron. He looks at Aaron, turns back, and then says, but before even we do this, we're gonna do this. Ren is gonna activate Truth of Gaia and ask some questions about: will you aid Alan if he asks help? Yes or no? Did you have any connections after Alan got lost? Yes or no? If you did, how you did it? And when he tells how he did it, is it the truth? Yes or no? We're going to ask specific questions. And the moment that we realize he is all truth, we're going to take a deep breath and say, yes, this guy is someone we can trust. And we can say, yes, this guy deserves a special life, which everybody does. But at the same time, I'm telling you, by making that decision with you guys, if this guy turns out to be a traitor, we're all dead. I don't think even I don't talk about Blitzkrieg. I talk about Mother Larissa. Wasp Stinger, the others. Everybody will be on our ass. Why you guys didn't put a spirit patch on that guy? Again,
do what you have to do.
We will. He Kotori just lift a paw. We will talk with Ren about the better way to deal with him. She is the one who knows him the most, and I honestly don't think, even if those questions are legitimate, they are, and there are more Hamid ways to ask them, and he kind of smirks as to respect him as an individual, but yes, we
also,
get what you're saying.
he is going to help us find Alan. He's an old kinfolk. He
Over
smiled.
the pack link, Ren says, no.
He will. That's what Travis says. He doesn't hear your pack link, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. As for Emmet, I still think that something simple would be that, being a glasswalker, Emmet has possibilities to find things that might be suspicious and overlooked even by him, so he can do it. However, I would say since we want him to not feel like he is put on a trial, I would suggest if whatever. Well, bro, that's kind of what you
Wait,
imply.
that's not what you meant? Emma was totally down.
No, I'm not
imply, man.
Like, what the fuck? No! Like, I didn't say that.
Yeah,
Wait,
you
I
need
said
you
he's gonna
need
help
to
us
watch out your
find-
phrasing, Amachan.
No, I
because-
said he's gonna help
That's
us.
what I heard, way over on the
Yeah.
other side of the room.
Like Emma
Yeah,
was like,
man.
Emma was like, okay, fine, we'll ask him if he's down. Then all right.
No,
Anyway.
guys. Like, let me clear myself. Like, I
Yeah.
didn't say this was a thing. What I was going to say is like, let's ask him about the contacts. Let's ask him about the this place, high friends and I place.
Yeah,
He's gonna help us. Like, that's all. Like, no, bait. I like.
Yes.
shit.
Ask
But-
about friends, places. Emma knows exactly where some of his friends are.
Anyway, let's get back into it. But I would suggest as something to respect his. And he makes a pause because that's a very Hobbit concept that he had to learn, probably with living with Callie. This idea of privacy when there's just territory is much simpler.
Katori, I'm taking a shower.
Oh no,
Come
that
over
he
here.
doesn't care. That he doesn't care. But because there's a
Julian just
room.
sits there and watches.
Wait, they're taking showers together?
No
It was a
menace.
joke. It was a joke.
Anyway, I would say that if you find nothing, then whatever you found should be erased, or you see what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
If there is nothing suspicious or anything, then yes, I don't know what whether things can hide from your Hamid logic, and all, but yes, everyone has secrets.
Like, bro bear, don't misunderstand me. I don't want to know this guy watches porn or not. I just want to know his secret or not. That's all I want to know.
That's all
Bro bear?
I care about myself.
I called you bro bear.
Generally, the way I roll people out is if they've talked to Alan specifically since he left, then that would make him at least a suspect. Nothing more. I'm not again, I know I'm coming off as really fucked up right now. I'm not talking about hauling this guy in, going 0 dark 30 on his ass.
No. He's a chimp, no.
I'm just talking making sure that a possible security risk is not an actual security risk.
Mm-hmm.
Can we at least agree on that?
The
Yes.
problem is with that.
Mm.
If I was him, and if I was in contact with the traitor, I would rather use a separate way, like a different phone or a different computer that I was using to handle my day-to-day stuff.
No, that's why we're going to use Truth of Gaia.
Or
Or
even
dream
better,
speak. He doesn't have to use the phone.
or
Yeah.
even better, I would deal with him face to face.
The bro, like, he looks at Xavier and says, first, you're right. Second, that's why we're going to ask Ren, like, with the Truth of Gaia, like, did you talk with Alan? Did you ever talk with Alan after he got, turned Black Spiral Dancer? Or we will give a, time phrase, like before, when Alan didn't arrive to the step after 1 week, and then we just like, oh shit, he's Black Spiral Dancer now. So like, we're gonna put that time limit, and then we're gonna ask, like, did you aid him? Will you aid him if he asks? Like, those specific questions that we will know to make sure will he fuck us over or not. And we just talk about this guy so much. The real question is, how the fuck we find Alan?
We also have to consider this. If we do that, and let's say he does have a way to circumvent Truth of Gaia. There are people that can circumvent sense worm. There are people that can circumvent phone tapping, all manner of things. If we show our hand and start, hauling them in and interrogating them, or questioning.
There's a guy called Logan who will be really happy to interrogate him.
I think that
Let's not go into talk about torture.
I am not saying torture. I said interrogate. Like, guys, I don't know what you think about me. I don't like getting
Really,
hurt.
You gotta understand how to phrase your words. Jesus Christ.
See, I'm just gonna say Logan is the guy that was like, let's bring in some black spirals and torture the shit out of them.
That's why. Yeah. You choose the poor, either the poor words or the poor characters to illustrate your point, man.
The reason I said because see, Logan can hear heartbeats, and this guy can't lie because I don't think that anybody can cheat on heartbeats. Like expect if you were Ravnos.
Or and Kotori just kind of go. Or you can just do what we did with the skin dancer and ask Ibis, because Ibis knows the real truth. And with that, no, I'm talking about Ibis. A bird.
That, it's a bird. I could call up.
Wait a second. You weren't there for the judgment. You just arrived when shit went down.
Okay.
So yeah, he's there, and at this point, you just sigh and say, so it's not that I don't enjoy this fine meeting in my territory, but I'm going to sleep. So either you decide to make a big, we decide to make a great camp together in my den, and we all sleep among the bones. I know you're going to be very fond of that. It's very nice. But yeah, he's kind of telling you guys. So either you guys stay here all night and we sleep, or get out of my den.
Kelly,
I need some sleep.
Callie is going to noticeably linger. She sits sort of back like she's bent on staying, as she just sort of waves the rest of you all off.
Mm-hmm. That's the thing. That's the thing he said.
Exactly.
It's either you stay here all night and you can use me as a blanket.
No. Callie definitely has something she wants to say before this is all said.
Oh, Pack Link to Travis, as they've already hid stuff from us the first time. Should I tap her phone and make sure that she's not hiding something from us again?
do it.
Over her pack link, Ren is saying, remind the Striders that...
They said it through pack link, but yeah, go on. if that's not about it.
That we didn't figure out a second and third plan, and we should continue talks. I took Lucas away so that second and third plans are not in his hearing, but remind the Striders so that we're not all making plans separately.
Ren, it's probably a good idea that you go and speak to Morning Kill about some of the situation.
6 successes to use Callie's phone as a listening device.
Are you anywhere near her or can see the phone?
I'm only a few feet away from her.
Well,
And
I'm going to make my perception problem urge roll then.
Oh yeah?
Callie, can you repeat what you just said about Morning Kill?
Sorry, not a gift. I haven't even used plug and play.
Oh, so you're just simply eavesdropping, you're like 3 feet away? You're simply eavesdropping?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. Callie, after they all leave, Callie looks over at Katori. This doesn't concern anybody else but our pack, and I need to know. What are you going to do about the position of Beta now?
Oh, shit. We'll just deactivate it at that point.
And he just well, Honestly, I think that Ren was most obvious choice because she's wise and she's a Philodox. The whole point of having Book was because you said you weren't ready. You didn't felt like you were ready to take leadership positions, and also
Well,
that you had to deal with your own problems.
my problems are slowly resolving, and sometimes life has a fine way of doing stuff that gets in the way of us being ready. I'm not saying that I particularly am seeking the position, but I want to know if you need me in that capacity.
Mm. I'm waiting for Ren to step back up. Once she stepped back up to her position, she will be able to gain back her position of beta, but indeed, as the moment, if you wish to be the beta of this pack, then yes,
I'll back your
I
play.
don't see.
I'll back your play on this.
Mm. You sure you? He think. Yeah, he said. Yeah, I guess the apartment is going to be warmer than this place.
Yeah, probably. And besides, you've still got all your pig's ears there.
Actually, I think I'm going to go to there.
Well, I'll see you there. I have a few things to finish up here, like getting parkas unpacked for the rest of the keepers, because it's going to be cold around the sept for the foreseeable future.
Indeed.
Alpha, I'll be sleeping off Sept then, if you won't be in your den.
Kelly's gonna say over the pack link, why don't you come over to our apartment then? You too, Xavier.
I probably would.
Yay, sleepover!
I would probably rather to be at Leah's side until all this dies over.
She's not in any more danger than anybody else right now, Xavier. It's up to you, but at this point, we need to plan out our next moves. It's probably better if we remain together for that.
Well, then you guys are going to have to take me.
Okay, I'm taking you by...
Din floor, roughly.
Take... Yeah.
By the way, Travis is waiting outside for like Callie. I don't listen any shit, but I'm just waiting for her.
Oh yeah, Callie will come out of the. She'll leave Katori to Katori things, and she'll step out.
Travis just says you owe me a hug.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't wait. Just wait for it. Don't worry. I will just say something, but yeah, come over here. She's like.
She'll walk over. She's like, this really isn't necessary, but she will give him a hug.
Okay, he's like, I was sad that you were going to die, but what I was going to say is, Leah, like, I think you should just go to house for like a couple hours and just stay there, just to make sure. Like, I texted her what happened, so she might be sad. So
Callie
I said everything's okay.
Callie puts a hand on Travis's shoulder. She's gonna need you more than she needs me right now. You should stay with her. I have business to do.
He knows. It's up to you.
I'll be there either tomorrow or the next day, but there's a lot of stuff to do. So, for now, just hold the fort down.
See you later, bro bear number 2. And he leaves with Emmett and Aaron.
Aaron follows.
What's up, bro? You're still doing shit with your police contact, and you just disappear like that.
And Kelly goes off towards the keeper shack to get things ready for a early winter.
If you guys are done, I do have the button, so I can go ahead and end the scene whenever you guys are ready.
Yeah.
Alright. We go ahead and leave the Den of the Lupus, where many, many things have been talked about, discussed, argued, and eventually, well, something exciting will happen, because, as we all know, Halloween is just around the corner. And it's not just the werewolves that tend to frenzy when there's a full moon, especially when the autumn harvest moon rises. Good night, everybody. Hope the brain parasites don't get you.